Hello there once again. This is myself, Sean Hampsey, with part 9 of the Bobby Sands Letter from the Maze. There was a time when the church was very powerful. In the time when the early Christians rejoiced at being deemed worthy to suffer for what they believed in. Those days the church was not merely a thermometer that recorded the ideas and principles of popular opinion. It was a thermostat that transformed the mores of society. Whenever the early Christians entered a town, the people in power became disturbed and immediately sought to convict the Christians for being disturbers of the peace and outside agitators. But the Christians pressed on in the conviction that they were a colony of heaven, called to obey God rather than man. Small in number, they were big in commitment. They were too God-intoxicated to be astronomically intimidated. By their effort and example, they brought an end to ancient evils as infanticide and gladiatorial contests, to name a few. Things are different now. So often the contemporary church is an arch defender of the status quo. I have no fear of the outcome of our struggle here in the maze or of my impending death. Even our motives are at present misunderstood. We and those who follow us will reach the ultimate goal of a united and free Ireland. If the savagery and inexpressible cruelties of the penal days, when the authorities paid £5 sterling to an informant who gave up a priest or anyone attending the Holy Mass, could not stop our longing and our fight, the opposition we now face will surely fail. We will win our freedom from the yoke of old England, because the sacred heritage of our nation and the eternal will of God are embedded in our echoing demands. I have always felt that we must be as pure of heart as the ends we seek are pure and true. I have always felt it is wrong to use immoral means to attain moral ends. But now I must affirm that it is just as wrong, or perhaps even more so, to use moral means to preserve immoral ends as the police, an army and the powers that be endeavour to show the world how peaceably they are, while in the background, away from the media and prying eyes, they are vicious, brutal, vindictive and mean as mad bad Leroy Brown's junkyard dog. Never before have I written such a long letter to a total stranger. I apologise for its length and the time it will take you to digest it all. I can assure you it would have been much shorter had I the comfort of a desk. But what else can one do when he is alone in a narrow jail cell, other than write letters, think long thoughts, and pray long prayers?